La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Why, hello, everyone. Today is a new day, a fabulous new day. And once again, I'm going to take off my headphones and just have a conversation with you all. Well, I just sent out on my Facebook a little message that said if you could ask any question to your guys and you knew that their response would be clear, what would it be? What would that question be? It's a serious question, because if you really knew that you would be getting an answer, what question would you ask, right? But the real hidden question behind it is, what wouldn't you ask? Because you don't want clarity or you're afraid of the answer. What would you get to look into within yourself if you got that answer? And are you strong enough to be with that? I think really the ultimate answer is yes. Anything we can imagine, we can be strong enough to be with, but we get to practice being a space that can hold surprises or invite new things in, and where we can be with our challenges in new ways and actually unravel what we think they are and then meet up to love. And I feel that's what my guides have been particularly good at assisting me in, is feeling the base, the root, the container of love within any struggle, within any contraction I'm feeling, within any question that I have. And it's been a huge blessing to me to have that connection in my life. And some of you may be asking, well, awesome, I can lean into my intuitive nature and my compassion. But this is at a whole new level. And I guess I'm going to give an example, because I had in my live broadcast yesterday, which I publicly was like, here I am, this is me. They talked about kind of relationships and being in honoring within relationships. Well, for some reason, ding, 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 yesterday, I came across an entry in my soul play journal. And you're like, what is a soul play journal? Well, it can be any way you can set it up in any way you want. But when you set aside time specifically for your own soul play, your own expansion and play and opening of within yourself, it's nice to have some kind of record, writing down your experience, and you can use that record to actually help to integrate it into your life, help for it to be embodied, if you could say. So oftentimes when I document what's coming through, I will be feeling into the broad sense of the sensation, but then try to hone in on some very specifics, whether it's words that my guides are saying, like in an experience, a specific image, a smell, a sensation, feeling into as something shifts into a newness, and finding ways to try to describe that, right? So there are so many ways you can journal or document it. I will be providing some ways of documentation in this workbook or playbook that's going to be coming out soon. And I guess I get to talk about this. This is what my guides are telling me to talk about at this moment. And I only have a few minutes of time, but there will be a playbook coming out soon. And I'm so excited because it's being laid out right now in finalization of that. But it will be out soon. And in it, when you go through the different processes, there are areas where you get to document. And online also, you will have access to extra pages that you can print and print out for yourself so that you can document your own playtime or soul playtime. Now, what does this playtime look like? It can look like so many things. It can be you being a duck. It can be you really playing like a kid and allowing yourself to just step in a new way. It can be you asking a deep question that you've always longed for, and feeling into something in your heart that you really want to understand or know. Maybe there's a hurt behind something that you want to understand. What is going on? Why are things the way they are? I thought I was creating something different, right, in my life. All of these important, deep questions. Now I have a couple of minutes here. They want me to share that at another time. I have something that came through me surrounding relationships that occurred. So I'll share that next live probably. See, I'm listening to my guides. They are so, when I am with my guides and when I'm with this, it is so of the moment. I may plan to share something, but in the end, they're like, feel into the now. Oh, actually, this feels best right now to share. And I'm just going to grab our new story really quick and let's see what happens. Okay. I've got a little appointment in just a few minutes, but let's see what what would like to be shared here. Okay, so we're opening up and there's play. Yes, that's what it is. This is something near the end of the book, and it's really cool. By the way, there is a chapter on channeling in our new story, and it gives you some steps how to channel. So if you're interested in that, I suggest you pick it up. And there's examples of some kind of soul play in there too. But bringing play into every day. I'm going to talk about blessings. And blessings traditionally, they have been, at least I was raised in a Christian background where blessings was someone from on high is, bestowing something upon you. And there was this real idea of separateness involved in it. And the guides are really bringing forward this space where blessing is simply a communion and a connection and identification and honoring that gets to occur. And it can be and can run through all of us. And instead of a separator, it can be a connector. So I'm going to give you this quick example of how play, this kind of deep play, can show up in your life. And this is an example. Alia and Asheen. This is from our news story. Alia and Asheen are immigrants from Bosnia. They have now been in the US for 3 years and are still learning the culture and how to interact. Alia's life is very busy with 3 young children, but she takes the time to sit in a space of play. She has teamed up with her husband in this endeavor. Once a week, she has arranged to go into work. he has arranged to go into work during a later shift, and he volunteers to make her breakfast as she takes her time getting dressed and ready. She applies her makeup and takes special care of herself as he watches the kids and makes breakfast. When Asheen offers breakfast to Alia and the kids, as he places the plate down on the table in front of each of them, he refers to them in some fantastical way. He may say, "Here is your breakfast, Queen of the Diamond Realms." Or he may say to one of his children, "Breakfast is served to the master of jazz," for he knows that his son has started listening to jazz and is asking for a saxophone or drum kit. This is when the family plays together. They find new ways to look at challenges and then say, "What if?" together. There is no pressure offered during this time, mostly just fun and laughter as they play around with each other and enjoy this family time. Asheen finds a lot of excitement in these interactions and is learning new breakfast dishes to make his wife and children. And while doing so, he is learning to appreciate all that Alia does for the family. He has stories to tell people as he drives his cab around and then asks these people about their families and dreams. This puts him in a happy mood and brings cheer to anyone who gets into his car. He enjoys meeting people from all over the world and even has been offered invitations to visit many places. He is secretly now saving up some money for a special trip that he will take his wife on in 2 years. The stories that he hears while working, he brings home to his wife. Every day when he gets home, he tells her one thing someone shared that brightened his day. And she does the same for him. They spend 10 minutes looking into each other's eyes before bed at night. They tell about the thing that brought delight, and there in that sacred time and space, either one of them is allowed to cry. They may not even have words or way to say why they get to cry, but the pressure that may have built up in the day or a misunderstanding that may have occurred is then allowed to be released. Both of them offer a blessing on each other before they go to bed at night, and they ask a blessing on their house and children. This idea of blessings has been a huge theme for the family. And Alia often will sit the kids down together, create blessing songs and dances. The blessing songs include thanks and then blessings. Things as simple as a blessing on your hands for how they serve. May they know their worth. This kind of play expands into their home and out into the neighborhood where other families feel their love and now invite them over to enjoy time together. Their neighborhood is a friendly place where people look out for each other and show support, and it is greatly enhanced by their influence. Our new story, Guides in the Garden, Volume 1. So this idea of blessing is a beautiful way of play. Is there something within your life that you feel you could bless? If you feel into your heart, you might even be feeling an ache right now. And maybe it's about the question that you have for your guides. And you can sit with it and reach out and ask, "Can you please help me with this? I desire to increase in intelligence, love, and light. I wish to desire to know more about this. I am concerned about this." And express that. See what comes through. Find a way to write it down. And at the end of it, if there's a way that you feel you can bless your life, or the guides can bless your life, go ahead and write it down. Yeah, that feels good. My time is coming to a close. I have an appointment working with someone on opening their story. They're writing a book. But I leave this with you in love. Whatever you're afraid of asking, the answer will be held in love. Allow yourself to feel that love and let that thing that is hurting, let it go. It's ready to be known in love. All right. Blessings to everyone. Sending out a shout out of love. Please feel free to contact me at any time. Remember, I have my website, gwenjuvenile.com, and you can contact me there. I've got Welcome to Channeling podcast. I have my YouTube. I have my Facebook page for guides in the garden. There's so many ways. Just reach out, say hello. Love to you all. Bye-bye.